Asanzuri! I'm Maeve De Voe, and I will be talking about my single artwork that is for my cover of Last Surprise, which is out now on all platforms, so please go stream it. Wow, so this was my first mock Photoshop of a concept for how I wanted the artwork to look. I was gonna have my face with the red hair. I was gonna have like a cool glamour shot of me being a little bit more serious with it styled after this picture. I loved how the red was on one side and it looks like he's kind of like fading into the black. I love that so much. So I wanted to kind of have it be similar to that, yet I also wanted it to look like this. I have a lot of pictures saved for inspiration. These are all of my ideas that I wanted to kind of pull from. I know I for sure wanted to have the black and white cityscape, but I also wanted the iconic red, black, and white. Now this is actually something I don't do. I really do not have words on my artworks. My album covers, my single covers, they don't have words on them. I just feel like it takes away from the actual art itself. I feel like the words distract, and in most cases it adds to it. It's beautiful. It tells you what the song is. But I just don't do that. Way on car radio. It's a special case because it's literally on the car radio. And so for this is so specific of a look that I'm like, I have to have the words. I have to. I cannot pass up using these beautiful letters. So I used a generator online and I literally did my name. It's so cool. This feels like it's like official, and it's just like, I'm such a big Persona fan, especially Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale. Like, yes, they're... So this looks so cool. So as you can tell in the corner, I was just gonna have it be down there and my face be the focus, but I would fade into the black, yet have the pop around me of white and the red on the side. But then I came across this picture. I love the idea of it being an action shot. I love that because this whole song, in my opinion, is so perfect for an action scene. It's so perfect for being so high class, being so elegant, and fighting. It's so cool. It's so cool to me. I kind of want an action scene. So I started scrapping the idea of just my face with the background. Now my favorite character ever, I don't know if it's obvious, especially with the lyric video and AMV kind of having a lot of Kazumi scenes. Kazumi is my favorite. I love the red curly ponytail. I love the roses. I love her persona being named after Cinderella, Cendrillon. I love the fact that she is a gymnast. I love the fact that she's super flexible. She has beautiful lines for her legs. I wanted to buy the cosplay for the promo so bad, but it wouldn't get in time. I was gonna wear her school uniform. And then I remembered this scene. This scene is quite literally the prettiest art. And then I remembered, oh wait. I can be literally jumping out of the stained glass of the casino. I can have an action shot where I'm out of the rainbow glass and I'm elegantly falling with glass around me and sparkles and glitter and everything. And I can be jumping out from the side and having that vibe of elegancy, yet it's an action shot. So I created this picture. This is a mock edit, and I immediately fell in love with this idea. The side of the building, breaking out of the glass, falling in the center, and that beautiful scenery behind me. And then I added some spotlights because obviously you know what happens in that scene. What a genius scene, by the way. Literally, the first time I ever saw that scene and the explanation behind it, I'm not going to spoil anything, but oh my beach, I have never in my life been so mind blown. So I realized I love the colored version. I love the colored version, right? It's beautiful. I love rainbow. Rainbow's my life. But the color scheme, the color scheme for the whole thing. So I decided to make the sky red like they usually do, with the city being gray or black and having it in black and white. Now, obviously, this is not my best mock Photoshop work, right? It's a little bit rough, but it's just something to give the artist that I'm commissioning. Whenever I talk to artists, I like to give them a ton of pictures, a ton of edits, a ton of everything. I send them all of this, and I will work my hardest to give them a good, almost identical mock Photoshop before they start drawing, so that way they have a perfect reference. We actually changed the pose to be a little bit more of a dynamic pose, especially for me being more feminine. It's time to talk about my outfit! So I had to create a character that would be on the cover. I want to be in this franchise. I drew this myself on Sketchbook Pro. There's so many layers. Her name is obviously Maeve De Voe. Her persona is named Princess. She is wearing a silver diamond tiara. Now this is really a shock, but I'm not the best at drawing tiaras. I know, but I'm not the best at drawing them. They're very complex, so I just kind of drew this. She has long, flowy red hair, which you cannot see it in the back, but it curls, little princess curls on the ends. On her face, this is my favorite part, on her face is a massive red rose. Her theme is roses and being a princess, obviously. Which I know Kasumi has roses. I know it's very difficult because I don't want to be confused for Kasumi. There's a massive red rose on her face with 4 gray leaves in the same pose that I always do my Asanzuri with. It's also my favorite pose of all time, so it's kind of like I'm constantly doing the pose, but the leaves are doing it for me. Now I actually outlined it in white because from far away you can immediately tell what it is. It looks like it's a rose. Now if we turn that black, from far away, you can kind of tell, but my mom and I both agreed it looks like she got her eye shot out and it's very gory. So we decided to outline it in white. Obviously close up, it looks beautiful outlined in black. But for far away purposes and for a little bit better contrast, I outlined it in white. Her choker has tiny little red roses on it with diamonds, and it's black with a giant red ruby hanging down. The little sleeves are princess style with Swarovski, so all the little white dots you see on the outfit are Swarovski. It has some little red scalloping. On the bodice, we have roses with leaves lining the chest, which, once again, this was going to be outlined in black, which looks so pretty. It looks stunning up close, but from far away, it just blends in too much, so I outlined it in white. Underneath, we have this beautiful lacing with red satin ribbon, and down the center, it's all Swarovski. That is skin, by the way, showing, so it would be red ribbon laced over skin. Next, we have rose petals that are quite big, outlining the chest. There's 2 layers. One of them is a little bit lighter on the top, the other is a little bit darker underneath. We have red satin gloves with Swarovski all over them, and they go higher than the elbow. We have the custom cape with embroidery, and this pretty little design with a sparkly tiny red rose. Again over here, the skirt! It is a simple black flowy skirt, but it does have some weight to it. And underneath, the petticoat, which makes it stick out, and it's super fluffy, super duper, if you jump it would like bounce and stuff. All roses for the petticoat. I based this off of a real petticoat in real life of my dream outfit. It's my favorite. I want it so bad. Oh, I want it so bad. I want it so bad. So I've designed my persona outfit to have that. And here's the shoes. The shoes are so cool. They once again have Swarovski lining all of the edges and the heel. The very top is lined with red roses and gray leaves all around the edges. That would go straight around to the back as well. It's open, showing the skin, and lacing with the same red satin ribbon with big diamonds in the center. These are red bottoms, so she's styling, and it has a strong V point in red. But that is the overall outfit that is on the cover. Now I know what you're thinking, but Maeve, you're the peach princess pop star. Why are you wearing red and black? That's not your look. I tried that. When I was first designing the outfit, I thought of that. I designed the exact same outfit. Of course, this was before I did all the little details and stuff, but I decided that I was like, no, I am peach. That is my color. Peach is my entire life. That is my color I want if I do anything. And so I created the peach version, and it's stunning. It's so cute. And then I added a little bit more of a white poofy to make it more me. And then I was like, wait, no, the all black isn't me. So then I created an all white version, because if I'm going to be wearing anything as the overall color of my outfit, it will be white. And as I was making it, I'm like, this is not going to work, right? This is not going to work with that really nice black background. Like, look at this background and look at this outfit. They could try to work, but it wouldn't. Now, I know that Persona characters do not follow that color scheme, but for artistic reasons, for aesthetic reasons, I went with the red and black compared to this is what I would actually wear if I was in the game. If I was a character, I would actually wear this with the tiara, with the Swarovski, everything. But for the sake of Persona 5, I'm gonna stick with this. This is the lovely artist that I collaborated with. Oh, my peach! Literally such an incredible artist. I mean, this is all traditional art. I'm so thankful to have worked with Heather. She really helped me with the pose. She always sent me updates. We talked about different ideas. It's just awesome. Please go commission this artist. Please, please, please. To have someone who's a Persona fan help me on this project felt awesome, because she understood what I was talking about. She knows the scene I'm talking about. She knows the song, and I even sent her the song. And it's awesome to work with people who know exactly what you're talking about. So please go check out this artist on Instagram and their other social medias. This was the final artwork. Oh my peach, look at it. It's incredible. I am beyond thankful for the attention to detail, the absolute spot on design for the city, the face, everything. I'm so happy. It looks incredible. Here's her signature. At first, I was gonna add little sparkles coming off of this, but I decided against it because I feel like it took away from the authenticness of the art style. So I decided halfway through, which thank you again to this artist, to make her hair half up, half down. The skirt, oh man, the shoes! For digital purposes, I turned up the contrast slightly. And like I said earlier, I added the words! I never do that, but I did for this one. And I think it really drew it all together. But thank you so much to this lovely artist, Heather. I will definitely be commissioning you in the future. Please go commission her. Last Surprise is out now on all platforms. Go check out the AMV I made of Last Surprise with footage of the anime and game. The lyric video is the AMV with the lyrics over it in the same font as this. I made my very first ever music video, so please go watch that. I bleached my hair, I dyed my hair red, we went down into the city at night to film it. Go check it out, it's amazing! I have the acapella on my YouTube so you can hear my vocals and all the stunning harmonies. I have a video posted of me actually mixing the song, so if you're thinking about commissioning me for mixing, go watch that video, or if you're just interested to see how the song itself was made, go watch it. But I hope you're having an amazing day, night, wherever you are in the world. Asanzuri.
Wow. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! Wow!
Oh my god!
Wow! Oh, I'm so happy. It looks amazing. It's so pretty. Oh, it's stunning. It's even better in person.